And welcome to Waffle Board Breaks. Hope everybody's enjoying the game unless you're a Leaf fan. Panthers are showing, each Cats are showing they are the defending Stanley Cup champions for a reason. Putting on a master class, up 3-0 after 3 goals in 6 minutes in the second. Bob was great after Leafs started out really slow, but they couldn't get one past Wool early, and then once the Leafs righted their ship, they got some really quality shots on Bob, and Bob said, "No, you got to do better than that to beat me." And then Florida got three of their own, and then now we're going to the third 3-0 Florida in Game 7. So right now it's looking like Florida and Carolina, which isn't a surprise. Those are two of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. Of course, we have Dallas and Edmonton, two of the best teams in the Western Conference. It's going to be fun semifinals. I said these teams all deserve to be there. They've been there very recently, so it's not like anybody has any. These are all playoff tested teams. Obviously, the Panthers beat the Oil in Game 7 of the finals last year, and of course the Stars have been to the finals and to the semifinals numerous times over the last 5 or 6 years. And of course, Carolina, the same, has been right there. Obviously, they haven't won a cup in a couple of years, but obviously they've been close. They've been close to getting to the Stanley Cup Finals again. But good teams, real good teams. All four of these teams. If Toronto doesn't somehow make a crazy comeback, but then, like I said, the Canada's hopes will again lie, of course, with the Edmonton Oilers, and we'll see how that goes. Obviously, it'd be nice to see as a career topper for McDavid and Dry to get their cup. But like I said, I'm not rooting for the Oilers. I think I have to stick with the Southern Florida. I said, they'll have a cup finalist, 6 years in a row, which is pretty crazy, having won 3 of the last 5 cups. Of course, the Oils, the Bolts lost in the finals, and Vegas beat the Panthers. But this would be the third straight time for the Panthers. Have had 3 straight for the Bolts. Florida hockey is just where it's at right now, and Florida is a legit team. Don't take anything away from this Florida Panthers team. If they're playing like this, of course they will not be beaten. But we'll see what comes out of the West, because Dallas, got some pieces. Everybody's healthy. Miro's back and Robertson's back, and Ranton is playing on another planet right now. And then Oilers got the 2 best players on the planet. So we'll see if Skinner can keep it up. He's been up and down and up and down, and now Pickard kind of faltered, and Skinner is now the starting goalie, and he took him to the finals last year. So we'll see if you can get hot. We'll see what happens. Oh, there you go, Camden. Oh, yeah. I'd like to welcome Camden, our one new person tonight. Actually, 2 new people. Justin's here as well. What we do, Camden, is we have, you see 26 boxes on the table. Each of them has 1 jersey in it. We will be randomly selecting 2 boxes to open, and whoever's in those boxes, those are the winners of the jerseys. So many of the people in the room, obviously we have, I think, 10 or 11 people here tonight. Many of the people in the room have been in these breaks in the last months. Actually, we've been now going over 2 years of doing this. I reload every time we get down to about 22 boxes is the lowest I try to get. And right now we have 26. So we're doing 25, 26, and 25 your odds tonight. There will be 2 boxes. And we'll have 24 left after tonight. And then we do Facebook fills on Tuesday and Thursday, where I put the price list up so you know what your spot prices are before the breaks, and it's good for both of the different boxes we do this week. I don't change prices in between no matter what hits. So after we hit tonight, obviously 2 jerseys will be gone. Could be any of the 26 spots that are left. Obviously you have you got your Connor Hellebuck spot. So if Connor hits, he's yours. And I said, that's all it takes. I said, you bid on in eBay, you bid on your spots, and your spot is yours for both boxes. So Big Al's been chasing Connor for quite some time. So he's, you outbid him for that spot. Big Al is one of our he's actually our all-time hitter in jerseys. Like you said, which is now boxes 443 and 444. Yeah, I said the rat is in full swing. It is. I said it's tough when this Panther team, everything's clicking for them. They are a tough team to beat. So like I said, yeah, Big Al's been chasing that. Tell Big Al even a lot of other jerseys instead. So it's like you said, that one jersey you're chasing, you feel snake bitten on it, and that you figure the night's going to hit, the night you don't have it. But you've hit numerous times in the meantime, so it's sometimes you got to think about those. So, but like I said, I don't root for or against anybody, but we do have a little bit. Sometimes we have some big beginners luck. We've had people hit their first couple times in our breaks. So good luck to you, Camden. Definitely see if that for you. Like I said, Justin, has been wanting to get into our breaks for a while. I've had some communication with him back and forth, and obviously he's a little hesitant because you guys are so good at the Facebook claiming. You've been doing it for years now. He's a little hesitant getting into that. So he actually been on the spot. He actually has a spot as well tonight. So good luck to Justin as well. I believe this is his first. He may have bought it in a spot that was unsold in the past, but I think this is the first eBay claim he has. So Camden and Justin are new. We'll see if they're able to hit. The rest of you guys, the usual gang of idiots are all here. Big Al, Shirley, Mike A, Steve S, Derek F, Tyrone T, Ron Sodic, of course, is back here. He's in the area. And Ryan S, our Saturday people, Shirley, Mike A, and Ryan S, as well as CK has a spot too. So I forgot about him. I think there's like 12 maybe. It's tough when you get down to 26 spots. There's not a lot to divide up. So you guys grabbing multiples. Yeah, like I said, Big Al started from nothing. And let's see where he is now with his monster collection he's built here and elsewhere. So like I said, that's like I said, we do like I said, when I was in these breaks many moons ago when we were doing it elsewhere, I was obviously had battles with a lot of you guys, building up my PC, and like now it's to the point where my PC I take out one, I gotta add one, take out one, gotta add one, try to keep the numbers at a certain point. So a couple of these new jerseys in the reload are coming straight from my PC. So if you guys enjoy chasing them, I swear by all of them. I hope you guys saw the pictures on the Facebook page. I think I had 13 maybe got put up there. I'm still waiting. I have 3 jerseys arriving tomorrow. So I want to look at them before I start them as part of the reload. And then I have one more jersey I'm waiting probably towards the end of the week, but I'll add that as part of the reload. So I'm not sure exactly yet the total number. It's going to be at least, I think, 16. I'm hoping maybe 17. So we'll see. Those spots will go live on Tuesday to end, obviously, next Sunday for our first break of the reload. So I said everything that I'm still waiting. I think there's maybe 3 or 4 more jerseys to be pictured and added to the Facebook page. So they will be, of course, everything will start on Tuesday. So everything in the reload, all those spots will start, of course, on Tuesday. Tonight, I told you guys we're going to have some giveaways. I have a couple nice freebies to give away. One's a licensed jersey that we've seen before, and then the other one is actually it's a Reebok, but I believe it's a Chinese Reebok. So back when I mean, it's not technically, I guess it's technically a custom but it's still licensed. It still has the NHL team on it. It's a nice jersey. It's a Hall of Famer, and I definitely don't want to put it in the boxes for you guys to pay to chase. I don't do that. I just it's got to be a licensed jersey, except for special cases like the Team USA jersey, but the other one I have, I'm just going to give it away to you guys. So you guys are such great supporters of Waffleboard Breaks. Of course, we have a couple of new people here, so they have a potential of winning the freebie as well. All 26 spots will be eligible to win one or both of the freebies. I never begrudge anybody for having that good of luck that you hit both of the freebies, but of course, everybody has 1 in 26 and 1 in 25 chances of hitting in the boxes because we're going to open up 2 boxes. So what we do, Camden, you'll see we do a randomizer for 2 numbers, and those are the boxes we open. And whoever has those players from eBay tonight, of course, will get those jerseys. So it's pretty plain and simple. Facebook is the same way. We do 8 p.m. Eastern time. Facebook automatically throws up a claim post, and you guys do a pretty good job of claiming 1 per line. As the spot prices are already posted, so you guys just have to claim the name, and we go through 1 through line until all the spots are claimed. So Tuesday we'll have 23 box and the 24 boxes and 24 names. And of course, Thursday we'll have 23 boxes and 23 names. And then it'll be reloaded up, probably close to, 39, maybe 40, but most of these we get to quite some time. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, exactly. You get the moral of the sign. Like I said, it's he as an Islander, he's definitely representative of the 1980 U.S. Olympic team. But like I said, I wanted to grab those because I saw Jim Craig and Ruzioni are probably the two biggest names. Of course, Morrow went to winning 4 straight cups after winning the 1980 golds with the USA team. So he's, is probably the best of the NHLers from that team. Dave Christian, of course, like I said, but there's obviously there's some players that had significant NHL careers from that Olympic team. But of course, everybody knows Jim Craig, the goalie, and everybody knows Elise finally scored. That's nice. They decided to come to the party. So we'll see. It's going to make this game pretty hectic in the third, I think. If they can keep things going towards the end of the game, obviously they have some life left in them. So that's about all they can ask for. So we'll see. They got to win three more goals. They got to give up, to win without having Florida score again. So we'll see. Of course, you got to cheat a lot, and maybe they get some power plays. We'll see how that goes. But it's going to be a fun game right down to the stretch, obviously, because Florida definitely is one. Last year they won the cup, so they definitely know how to close teams out. And of course, Toronto's got their faithful, watching, looking on, and hopefully to see if they can possibly make a difference in the game. But of course, it's good to score in the first couple minutes. That's ideal for being able to make a comeback, especially in Game 7. So they catch them kind of on a line change, I guess. And so that's where we got. Florida's been a little susceptible to the long pass all game. They've given up some breakaways, and obviously you get beat there, which was almost like a 2-on-none because they decided not to cover as much there at on the back line. But we'll see. We'll see if obviously if Florida doesn't close it up, obviously going to tighten up their defense if they want to win this game. So we'll see how it goes. But like I said, we got a pretty good crowd. Like I said, the only game on tonight is that Leaf Game 7. Like I said, it's pretty much everybody we had. One time it was 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 12 different people. 12 different people have teams or spots. So we're good to go with that. Like I said, I don't want to make you guys wait too long. I don't have anything else to explain. I do have the 2 freebies, so make sure you stick around after the break because we have 2 freebies. If anybody's watching at home, what we'll do is we'll randomize. We're going to do 5. No, 7 times we do 5. No, 7 times we do. 7 times our list of player spots, and whoever's at the top after the seventh random, that's the person that wins the freebie. So it doesn't have to match up with the freebie. Whatever name is at the top of the 7th, after the 7th random, we'll get the freebie, and we'll do it for both of them. So, and you're able to win both. I said I'm not going to hold it against you if you're that lucky, but we'll see. Like, if you have multiple spots, of course, your chances of winning, of course, are even higher. So that's why I always tell you guys, make sure you at least grab a spot to give you guys a chance at some of the freebies. So let's get to going here. My dice, my list. So definitely, hopefully, see Camden, I said, hopefully you fall in love with it like many of us did, and you're able to come back. Like I said, if you want to at least come and check out how Tuesday and Thursdays go, it's like I said, it's definitely something you gotta gear up for because you guys are all pretty good at claiming. I was actually decent, but not great at claiming. So some of you guys are a lot faster. Some of you guys use multiple devices. Whatever you do, whatever your tricks, I don't want to know the tricks of the trade, but I said I've seen it. I've seen some of you guys, be lightning fast on the claims. So, so let's see. Let's get going here. So that's the list. Okay, my dice. Okay.